What's up, everybody out there in the Frontline universe? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another Dark Avenger haul. Guys, we got so much extra this week. We got stuff that we forgot about, stuff that we bumped into online that we fell in love with, stuff that we found in stores that we liked, stuff that was on sale in stores that we had to grab. It's crazy, and we will get into all of that in the extras, but the most important thing, the thing that we're all here for, is the comic books. Right here, we got them. And the pile is getting really big. Now, I want to just mention something really quick. I know I said that in the month of November we were going to try out a lot of number ones. Unfortunately, due to Marvel upping their prices on certain books, and they're starting certain miniseries, the Clone Conspiracy, which unfortunately connects to Amazing Spider-Man, so you kind of have to read that book. And Mike's got a Punisher annual coming out, and you guys know Mike reads Punisher physically. Regardless, that DCBS is very, very well discounted, and we appreciate that a lot. That's why we order at DCBS. Unfortunately, because of that, the amount of money already is kind of high, so we chose not to add any new indies. However, I don't want you guys to think that we won't, 100% definitely, because in the month of November we could still order the books as they come out from Midtown. So this isn't a definite we're not getting any new indie number ones. This is more of we have to wait till the month of, and then we might buy them as they come out instead of paying one lump sum like we do for DCBS at the beginning of the month. So that's the unfortunate thing. But we will try to get a few. I know Reborn was one of the ones I really wanted to grab. There was another book that really interested me. So we will keep an eye out as new books come out in the coming months. Not just for October, but for every single month. This week, for example, Flintstones, I believe, came out. Obviously, Midtown is going to be late. We're not waiting. And we're not going to be home actually tomorrow, this weekend. If you want to know why, you can check out Dark Avenger Live. We'll be talking about that, I'm sure, for a bit. But anyway, Flintstones came out this week. We should have the physical copy by the time the Dark Avenger comic review will be shot. If not, we will review it regardless, I believe, digitally. So we will have it. We did order a physical copy of it. But again, Midtown, they don't make it as fast as DCBS. DCBS is an awesome ordering service. Hands down. Yes, they charge you one lump sum at the beginning of the month, but you get a huge discount on most of your books. They do great bundles for DC Comics, and they're just better as far as shipping, as far as condition of books, all around. They even send you the extras that come out when they come out. Posters, flyers, freebies, whatever. So I gotta give DCBS props. Moving into the books now. We've got Sonic Universe, issue number 88. This is the Knuckles variant. I really like this cover, really nice. Birthright, again, a series. This is issue number 18. This was an Image is where I want to grab a lot of number ones, because when it comes to Image, Paper Girls, Birthright, Saga, we didn't start Walking Dead from issue 1, but there were a lot of issue number ones that we tried out from Image, and we just fell in love with the series, and this is why I definitely want to try out some new number ones. Killer Be Killed, which came out last week, which was excellent. Okay, we got Spider-Man 2099, issue number 13. I have no clue why it says it's a Civil War II tie-in, but of course it's going to connect. Civil War II is going to connect to everything, so why not? What's not connected to Civil War II and apparently happens in the future is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 16. This is the prequel to Dead No More. I love Alex Ross's covers. Love them to death. I don't care how sexy of a cover they give you for Amazing Spider-Man. I will always choose Alex Ross's over them. Now the rest is DC Comics. We got some number ones and we've got some others. So let's start with Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. Issue number 2. Looks like the Green Lantern Corps is actually going to be coming back in this issue. Looking forward to that. Flash, issue number 4. Tons of speedsters, and now we've Flash has now become aware of Godspeed. We've got Batman Detective Comics 938. Will the group Batman put together of the Bat family be able to save Batman and fend off the colony? Going into some Superman books now, we've got New Superman issue number 2, introducing the Chinese Justice League. Go ahead. And then we've got Superman Action Comics 936, Superman vs. Doomsday. Still going on there. I will be reviewing this for Comic Frontline hopefully tonight. We've got Wonder Woman issue number 4. Look at this awesome cover. I love this cover for Wonder Woman. Now we're going into some number ones. We got Deathstroke Rebirth's one shot. we've got Red Hood and the Outlaws issue number 1. We've already got the one-shot. Mike's going to be reviewing both of these. These both will be Michael's books. Mike's going to try out Deadshot because I just couldn't. I just can't. All-Star Batman issue number 1, but this is a big book. This is a pretty thick book, so let's see if it's worth the $5 price tag. But I'm telling you guys, I'm not a fan of John Romita Jr.'s art. I've seen previews of this book. I've looked through this book before we recorded, and I'm not feeling it. I don't know. I'll hold on to it for a while. Obviously, I made my order for November. We're getting it up till November. Let's see if it stays after November. And finally, we have Superwoman issue number 1. I am totally excited for this book. This book I'm really excited for. The Superman books they've not let me down yet. Alright, before we get into any of the extras, let's talk about some stuff that came out this week. First, the manga that came out this week that we got is Fairy Tail issue 55. Hopefully, we will go backwards and get the other 54 volumes. Right now, I'm moving forward. I ordered 55. 56 will also be coming out at some point. I think in 2 months. So we're going to continue Fairy Tail along, and hopefully we'll be able to go backwards and bring ourselves from volume 1 all the way up to volume 54. Something else that I bumped into that came out last week, but was supposed to come out this week, which is why I didn't see it last week. It is a DC Comics. I hate this logo, but that's how they did this packaging. And it is a blue-lined edition Superman by Jim Lee figure. It has a sketch of Superman, and then there's like a sketch version of the actual figure. So it's the figure in like sketch form, so it looks like Jim Lee actually sketched the figure out, which is really cool. I don't think this is going to be one of those figures that for display purposes alone, I probably won't take it out of its packaging because it looks really nice if you just display it like this. Also, here's the front of the package if you're interested in what the front of the package looks like. I really like that they did that cylinder and like you saw on the front. They also did a Batman one, which was a San Diego Comic-Con last year exclusive. I won't be picking up all of them, but if I do decide to pick up on any of the other figures, I probably will pick up the Batman one from San Diego because it's not too expensive. And I'll probably try to pick up maybe a Wonder Woman if he does it, or the Flash, or something like that. But definitely I won't grab the entire Justice League. One thing I will mention, though, is it's always good to grab these guys on pre-order, because I pre-ordered this literally almost at the last moment, and looking at it now online, the price is already spiked to almost double what I paid for it. So if you guys want any more of the blue lines, I'd advise checking out, go to your local comic shop, talk to the shop owner, see if the shop owner can give you some details on when the next one, if there's a next one, is coming out, because these guys really go, and they go for a lot of money really quickly. Batman, I believe, is now $60 from San Diego, and this guy, I believe, is already up to $50 online. I don't know, I haven't checked in a while, but it did spike up a lot since when I bought it. One thing I found in stores, which I thought was so freaking hilarious, I had to grab it. Hot Wheels actually did a Superman. This is a custom 52 Chevy. There's 2 other ones, and then you also got 2 other Batman ones. Apparently one is with artwork from the Dark Knight Returns. One is Jim Lee's version, and then one is Ed McGuinness, which I would love to get the Dodge Macho Power Wagon with Batman with Ed McGuinness. That's a really cool one also. So it was something really cheap I saw in a store. I said, why not? It was like, what, $2 for it? So I can't even really do it like this. I can do it like that. It's $2. I figured, why not? One thing we saw, and this is why I love when we go out shopping and we pass by a Toys R Us, Mike grabbed this. So I wasn't expecting it. This went on sale. It was, I believe, 30% off. So it tickled my fancy when we got it. But you guys saw in the thumbnail, we actually ended up getting Samba. Now, you guys know I got the, let me actually put it up front so you guys can see. You guys know we actually got the Green Ranger flute. I kind of was going to stop there. I was going to, Tommy as a Green Ranger was my favorite, period. I really wasn't digging too much of the White Ranger stuff. But when we saw that it was on super sale, I'm going to put it this way, actually. We decided to grab it because it was on sale. Other props that are out right now, you got the gun, you've got the power communicators, which if you want to go for the Green and White Ranger one, good luck. That thing is almost $100 and something. I'm not wasting money on that. And I believe they've got the next version of the Zords that came out, the Thunder Zords. I don't know if they've gone into Zeo yet, but I was really happy just getting Saba. I'm a huge fan of like Tommy's Rangers. If this wasn't discounted, we probably wouldn't have got it, but because it was on such a cheap discount, we decided to grab it. I think that Toys R Us might have been going out. I'm not too sure. And then finally this week, which anyone who's a gamer, I'm sure, ran to grab it, we got No Man's Sky. Now, there's a story behind this. We went to GameStop to get this. It was in stock, and later on it was explained to me how GameStop runs its website, and I think it's stupid. The people who explained it to me said it was stupid, but unfortunately it is what it is. So we went in there thinking it said in stock, so they're going to have it. Nope. It's in stock for the people who pre-ordered it. So why is it online as in stock? You should have had it as out of stock until the people who pre-ordered it stopped coming in and you were able to put it on your shelves. Because we made a nice trip to this GameStop to get it because our local one ran out. They said it wasn't in stock, even though they had it for people who pre-ordered it. So the good news was there's a Best Buy right next door. And apparently that Best Buy was filled to the gills with No Man's Sky. So we got it from Best Buy. And we actually got some bonus DLC for it as well. So it was a win. It was not just a win, it was a super win because we got some extra bonus DLC to add to the game, which I'm waiting to get the email on, and once we get the email, we'll have the DLC for the game, and we'll have some fun times with that. I will be streaming No Man's Sky at some point on Frontline Gaming Zone. I really want to get into this game. There's really no walkthrough for No Man's Sky, and we'll talk more about this on Dark Avenger Live on my channel, but No Man's Sky is the biggest open world. You can't, there's no right or wrong way to go in this game. There's no real tutorial for it. It's just everybody has their own experience. The big goal, spoiler kind of here, but not really because everyone and their grandmother has said it. If you don't want to know, fast forward the video maybe about a minute. But the big goal of the game is to make it to the center of the universe. That's the goal. The end. You make it to the center of the universe, and I don't know what happens after that. Maybe the game restarts itself, but you keep all your inventory and stuff, and it throws you all the way back to the outer galaxies, and you work your way back again. I don't know how that works, but that's the goal. Me personally, I'm going to do everything before making it to the center of the universe, because if the game is just going to end at the center of the universe, or it's going to get to the center of the universe and then throw me all the way back to the outer galaxies anyway, shit, I'm going to go explore galaxies first, and then I'm going to worry about the center of the universe. Me, I love exploration. People have made fun of it saying it's Minecraft in space. That's fine because I love Minecraft. I've enjoyed Minecraft for many, many years. You can't build bases yet, but there is talk about an update already for bases, and I'm looking forward to it. So you know what? I'm going to have a lot of fun with No Man's Sky. We're going to have a good time with it. Obviously, it's not going to be a walkthrough. It's literally just going to be playing around on No Man's Sky. And if you don't like crafting and you don't like, mining and stuff like that, you're not going to like watching No Man's Sky because that's basically the bulk of the game. And space travel, which I do want to show some beautiful stuff, some beautiful space travel and stuff like that. But other than that, we'll see. We'll see where No Man's Sky and the streaming of No Man's Sky goes. But with that, that's it for this haul, guys. As always, feel free to comment below your thoughts about any of the stuff we have here. What did you guys pick up this week as far as comic books? Let me actually move this over here and put this guy over here. What did you guys pick up this week for comics? Did you get some really good ones? Did you get any more DC, any Marvel, any indies, anything you'd like to recommend? We love hearing from you guys, and I really look forward to hearing from Mr. Peter Barker on my review, because I'm sure he's going to list the books he has here, and then he's going to wait for the review and throw out his review on all the books that he read. I always look forward to seeing those on my review show. The review will hopefully be on Monday, but might be on Tuesday because we're going to have a very busy weekend on Saturday, so I don't think we're going to get much reading done on Saturday. Like I said, Action Comics, I should have a review up on Frontline at some point soon, hopefully. I did read it, so I will just have to have the time to put it together, a recording, and then put it up on Frontline. But till then, guys, as always, Comic Frontline, we are your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Until next time, if you haven't subscribed, hopefully you will. This way we're in your sub box, and you won't miss out on a single video. We got videos coming up daily. And don't forget ComicFrontline.com for even more Comic Frontline goodness. Now, I lost my cameraman, so I'm going to have to reach over here like a dope. And I'm going to say, good night, everybody, or good day, everybody, or whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you guys really soon in the next video. I look like a dope doing this, but see you guys then.